South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magdalene, Chauffeur, bragging and boasting.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. Welcome back to the channel. It's another day, another dollar video, and I'm going to be reacting to the Quavo and Offset BET Award Performance Exposed. So this channel, the truth is a channel that be breaking down a lot of the satanic, Illuminati, Freemasonry things that be going on in the industry. And he does his research, and, you know, the boy knows what he's talking about. I watched a few of his videos before. I think this will be my first reaction to his channel. But if you guys want to check him out, the channel is called The Truth Is. Let me back out real quick. The Truth Is. All right. He does a lot of breakdowns and explaining the symbolism, and he knows what he's talking about. This shit is real. A lot of people refuse to believe it, but listen, you know, y'all could refuse to believe it. To me, I know what the truth is, and I feel like the only thing that matters in this world is the truth, bro. Because there's people that'll be like, yo, why do you talk about this? Why do you talk about God? You know, there's these people that feel like you shouldn't even, like, what's the point? Right? And to me, the point is the truth matters. Because if you know what the truth is, you're going to make different decisions in your life. You're not going to choose to do certain things. You feel me? You're going to live your life a certain way, the right way, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So for the ones that know what's up and y'all know what's going down, man, salute to y'all. You know, a lot of people like to ostracize people that they say we're conspiracy theorists, all this bullshit. All right, whatever, man. To me, you're the dumb one. To me, the people that don't see what's going on, they're the idiots. Feel me? Y'all the crazy ones. Because they want to... Some people know that this shit is real. Some people know what's going on. They just afraid. They cowards, bro. You know, they afraid of the truth. And I know the truth is scary. To realize that this world we living in is not what you think it is actually horrifying. But at the end of the day, God is with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when you got God on your side, there's nothing to fear. You know, you could be looking at the devil himself. There's nothing to fear because God is with you. I mean, the God is all powerful over everything. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this video.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to the Truth Talk podcast. I'm back here with D.
Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day.
In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Quavo and Offset's recent performance. But before we begin, I just wanted to once again remind my Patreons that tomorrow, on the later end of the day, I will be dropping a Patreon exclusive exposing Hollywood's oldest, biggest secret. Unfortunately, due to what I get into in that video, I won't be able to post it on YouTube due to the guidelines. So those that are Patreons, make sure you guys go check it out tomorrow. Thank you all. Now let's get right into it.
I gotta start posting
Recently,
on my Patreon
Quavo and
as well.
Offset reunited at the BET Awards to do a tribute performance for the fallen Migos member Takeoff. This performance instantly got my attention as the imagery shown at the performance tells a dark story. If you saw my previous video covering the passing of Takeoff, then you should already know. I believe what happened to Takeoff was by design. I believe Takeoff was chosen for this ending, and watching this performance just further proves this to me. See, like I already mentioned in the past, there is plenty of signs that foreshadow Takeoff's passing in the music video for
3
Messy
a.m.
that came out the same day Takeoff passed away. In the Messy video, we saw
messy.
3 important instances. One at the very beginning of the video, when they show Takeoff walk.
Yeah, that video got too many symbols in it that it's just weird that it came out the same day he died, bro. Like the day of, I don't know. That should just... Listen, if you know the symbolism, you know that shit was a sacrifice, bro.
By a group of guys who are arguing over a gambling game. This is the most interesting out of the three, as later that day, Takeoff would be watching Quavo argue during a dice game right before he passed away. The next important scene from the Messy video is when they show Quavo laying on a bed, looking at a contract that states Migos contract. He then picks up a piece that's next to him on the bed while he makes a worried face. The scene right after this shows Takeoff standing next to an RIP Halloween
Reaper
decoration. I've brought this up many times before because this is truly bizarre. There's no way this isn't foreshadowing imagery. This video came out the same day Takeoff passed. The song was even called Messy, just like this entire situation has been. After Takeoff's passing, we saw Quavo honoring him at the Grammys. He was wearing a mask that just so happened to cover half of his face, which made him appear like he was doing the one-eye symbolism. He was also seen holding up Takeoff's chain in what's supposed to be a tribute, but looked more like an honoring of a sacrifice. Sometime after that, he dropped his music video for Honey Bun that showed Quavo in a vault full of money while looking at the Migos contract again. This imagery connected perfectly to the Messi video, with Quavo on the bed looking at the contracts. All of this to me pointed to not only Takeoff's passing.
My thing about it too, right? If Takeoff is a part of that, he knows what goes down in that industry. He's in the music video. He doesn't see like what's going on. Like he doesn't know that that was going to happen to him. Now I do know that some of these people like to offer their lives because they feel like that's like the ultimate sacrifice. You give your life up and you're going to be, I don't know what they think is going to happen. They think they're going to be gods or something, but they're going straight to hell. But yeah, it's like, why would he willingly put himself in this music video knowing that the symbolism is him dying? I don't get that part.
Being predetermined, but that he was a ritual offering done by Quavo and Offset for their continued success. Watching this new BET performance further confirms my point.
I haven't even watched no award show in so long.
They're letting the world know Takeoff was an offering. At one point, I felt that Offset had nothing to do with what happened to Takeoff, but I do not believe that anymore. Watching this performance made it clear to me, Takeoff was offered so the Migos could be infinite. Just like Quavo named his and Takeoff's last album, Infinity Links. The Migos were falling off, and their time had come and went. Quavo wasn't trying to say goodbye to the fame. They were chosen for this, and they took the opportunity. The BET performance starts strange from the very beginning. When BET drops the beat, we hear some weird chanting being played that sounds truly disturbing. My thoughts is that it could be the lyrics of the song in reverse, but it sounds like a satanic chant. I will try to play it if I can, but if I can't, just go check out the performance for yourself. While the strange chant is playing, we see Quavo and Offset walk out from where a beam of light is shining. Quavo and Offset perform while behind them, they show a rocket ship to represent Takeoff. At a certain point, the music stops and purple smoke appears while Quavo and Offset point at the screen. We then see Quavo and Offset looking at each other while a picture of Takeoff is shown in the back, then flames erupt on the stage. It clearly appears like they're showing Takeoff in a back burning in flames. This is clearly an honoring ritual, just like we saw with Kanye West at his Donda event. At this very moment right here, you can see exactly what this is supposed to be, a ritual. To further confirm this, the stage then forms a spirit circle, and Quavo and Offset get in the middle and start dancing and performing. Coincidentally, the song that they're performing is Bad and Bougie, a song that doesn't even feature
Takeoff not even on it.
It was the song that DJ Academics famously asked Takeoff how he felt being left off of it.
Do I look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
As a tribute performance. On top of this, some of the lyrics were interesting, especially when you see Takeoff's image in the back burning in flames. In the song, not only do they mention the devil, but they also bring up magic and voodoo. This performance was an open honoring ritual, and since Takeoff passed, Quavo and Offset have been highlighted in every industry performance, the Grammys, and now the BET Awards. We know exactly what is going on. The more time that passes, the clearer it becomes that Takeoff was a ritual offering, especially when you look at the Messi music video, then you look at the Honey Bun video, and now you see this BET performance. You cannot deny it. They're having the Migos perform.
Well, one thing people gotta realize, there's nothing in these music videos that's done by accident. Like there's people that will see like some demonic imagery in a music video, upside down crosses. You know, there's so much shit that you can look at it and be like, oh, that's artistic expression. No, it's not, bro. This stuff is not done by accident. There's a purpose for everything that you see on your screen in music videos, in movies. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing is put in there just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think these people are not really thinking about what they're putting in these music videos, you know, the way the video looks, the colors, everything has a purpose. So that's what people need to realize. I'm tired of people being so oblivious to what the fuck they watching, bro. You know what I'm saying? If something feels or looks demonic, then you should understand that that's demonic. There's nothing good about it.
This honoring ritual at almost every award show so far. And the reason for this is because Takeoff was a ritual offering for the industry. This is how the industry works. And they have not been trying to hide this imagery at all.
Yeah, I definitely see that. And I was just on here with you last week saying it's like every other day we're on here saying that they're doing something else ridiculous like this. And here they are again at the BET Awards, because you know they have to do it at all of their award shows, claiming to be honoring him. And like you said,
And another thing about these award shows, bro, like all these entertainers, their main job is to distract people. While the government is passing certain laws, you know, I believe like when the whole submarine, Ocean Gate submarine disaster happened, the government passed a law allowing the FDA approved government lab-grown meat. Not government, lab-grown meat. So they're approving lab-grown meat now to be sold to people, which is disgusting. Like, who the hell wants to eat fake meat, bro? You know what I'm saying? There's already bad stuff in our food, but it's going to get much worse. Dudes got to start fasting, and I don't know, bro. Growing your own shit if you can. I don't know how we're going to get past the next couple of months. It's going to be worse. But again, all these guys, they are literally puppets, bro. You know, here to distract the masses while the government, the people in control, are passing laws and stealing more and more. And people need to start paying attention, bro.
that whole chanting in the beginning, that stood out to me. I think that was one of the number one things that stood out to me, because I don't know in what type of way, shape, or form you're trying to honor somebody with that type of chanting going on. If you've heard the chanting, it sounds pretty demonic, like ritual. Like,
she got a good point.
The whole thing has like this spooky, eerie vibe. They started with the stage being dark, and then that sound plays while Offset and Quavo walk out on the stage.
And that's a tribute.
You know, this is a clear example of what they're telling us happened. Especially when you see the spirit circle and they walk in it and start performing within
the
it.
fire
it's
in
all
the background.
planned to look this way for a reason, and people need to understand. They need to open their eyes that they're showing us so many signs, and they're not even trying to hide it at this point. But they know that the people simply don't care. And the whole entire BET performance, it always has this vibe about it. It always has this imagery within it. It was interesting to see Quavo fighting Offset, but now it seems like that was also planned. It was all done for a specific reason. Seeing them come together and do this performance, the way it came out, I feel that they were both involved. I feel like they both knew this was going to happen. Prior to this, because I saw Offset distance himself from Quavo and look disappointed about the whole situation, I felt that maybe he wasn't involved. But after him saying that Takeoff wasn't truly his family and then getting back with Quavo for this, I can see them reuniting to do.
Yeah, I seen something about that Offset said that he's not really related. I always thought they were cousins. Now, I didn't really pay attention to what Offset said, but y'all let me know in the comments. Did he say that they're not blood related or something? Or I don't know. That's just weird all of a sudden. But I mean, yeah, the symbolism in the performance is a little sketchy, but it's nothing too crazy, I would say. I mean, the fire and the chanting, I thought there was a little bit more to this performance that is like confirmed, like, yeah, now this is really what happened. But it still looks weird. And that should do be happening.
Now,
so
it's selling out and them making millions of dollars, also releasing more music, tributing things to the fallen Migo that was really just their offering to bring their career back on track.
yeah, that definitely makes sense, because I remember right after Takeoff's passing, Quavo was the only person speaking out about stuff, you know, talking about it. And Offset had only made one video asking people to stop talking about it. So that right there stuck out. And, you know, it made me feel like how you felt also, thinking that maybe Offset had nothing to do with it. And then especially at the Grammys, when Quavo and Offset had that situation backstage, you know, it really made me feel like they were distancing themselves from each other. And then it wasn't even that long ago, Offset was saying that he wasn't even related to them. And now they're performing together. I was really, really confused by that, because to me, I thought they didn't like each other no more. But like you said, that was probably just the game that they were playing to help build themselves back up.
I honestly feel like they're going to,
like Hassan Campbell would say, military mind games.
Capitalize off this situation for sure. And that's what I think this all was. I don't believe Takeoff was aware this was going to happen to him. I think this happened to him and he had no idea. But honestly, This is how the industry works. We've seen so many instances where these artists come out themselves and basically admit that they had to offer loved ones in order to make it. And this is exactly the same thing that I see with the Migos. The Migos had their initial success. They made it up there and they obviously sold out. They were a part of the agenda. They were working for the Masonic Order. Their time was ending, just like we've seen so many rappers, but they wanted to take it to that legend status. They wanted to take it to the next level. So what they did was they made a rich.
I may not disagree with that because they already were certified, bro. Before that even happened with Takeoff, they already cemented their legacy as one of the best rap groups, or, you know, one of the best groups to come out in the music industry. So, you know, I do understand that these people do sacrifices to further push their career. The thing is like, to last in that industry, you gotta be pushing the agenda so much, or you gotta make sacrifices. Like, you can't just stop. You feel me? Like, if you want to maintain that status, you gotta continue to push that agenda on the children, on the masses. You gotta continue sacrificing. Sometimes you might not have to sacrifice. As long as you're pushing that satanic agenda, that's good enough. But then sometimes it's like, okay, now you gotta make a sacrifice, or it's just crazy. But I just feel like, I thought they would have been good regardless. Like, why would they do that? And again, it brings up the point about, did Takeoff know he was going to be sacrificed, or did he willingly let himself be sacrificed? Because some of those people do that. They feel like they are offering themselves for the greater cause or some weird shit.
True offering, in my opinion, to take it to that next level. Now, we're going to see them reunite and turn this into a major opportunity. And the thing is, there's already been so much that I've connected to this incident for people not to believe there's something else going on. Even the mother of QC was saying that she believed Takeoff was a ritual offering because she knows that her son dabbles in occultism and is.
I could never find that. If you guys can find that video of QC's mom saying that, please send it to me or put a link in the comments.
A Satanist. All of this came out of her mouth. What also caught my attention on the BET Awards was the fact that they gave Damson Idris Actor of the Year award, and that instantly caught my attention. I believe it was Taco that sent it to me. The moment he saw it, it caught his attention because
he came out recently saying that he sold his soul or some shit. And I haven't watched Snowfall yet. I don't even know if I want to watch it now. But he admitted to selling his soul for him to get success or some shit like that.
I recently did a video on Damson where he was admitting that he was calling upon Satan himself in order to help him with his acting. He claims that he went to a corner, he spoke to the devil and summoned him, basically trying to use his energy to act out a scene.
I remember sometime we do 10 episodes for my show, and in this last season, I was hitting a block. Like, I was like, oh, I'm not doing it right? So I went in the corner and then I was looking at the wall and I was like, come on, devil, right? Come to me, because I had to do something like crazy, right?
These people just like, You know, it's more telling of the people surrounded next to him not even reacting to what he just said. Like, anybody would have been like, yo, bro, you bugging the fuck out. Excuse my language, or you crazy. And they just, like nothing, because those people all involved too. Look at Pedro Pascal right next to him, one of the biggest actors right now. He's probably involved with that too, bro.
I had nightmares for a month. So it does come after. Like,
yeah, nightmares for a month.
I just felt that energy, you know, and I had to pray and do all this stuff to like get rid of it. And you call your mom up and you're like, you're back to life. And that stuff is real. That stuff really is real.
So it's not surprising at all that BET would.
So did he like turn to Jesus now? How does that work? Like, you invite the devil into your life purposefully, and then you get haunted or you get nightmares, and now you got to pray to get it out of there. So you're going to continue dabbling in that? Like, how does that work?
Give him Actor of the Year award, when before this, he wasn't really getting all this recognition. He goes and tells the world openly that he serves the devil, and now he's being rewarded as Actor of the Year. This is the beginning of his massive movie career that's going to start as of now. He's going to continue climbing up now because he already has the attention of Hollywood. He admits to serving the god of Hollywood, and then they crown him the best actor. This is literally how the system works.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last season of Snowfall. It would definitely make sense to see him going on to bigger things now, especially after that interview that he put out. And the fact that they gave him this award, they're basically honoring him for having communication with the devil. They're honoring him for doing what he did. And that's why other actors and artists do the same thing, because they know that's how the system works.
Exactly, and Just take a look.
That's like Lil Uzi dropping an album and it's gonna be the #1 album. I don't think his music is that good. He has songs that do well that people consider hits, you know, but it's like, yo, bro, he ain't really saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he gets elevated because the agenda that he's pushing.
Look at the people they have performing at the BET Awards. You know, they had Lotto there. All she pushes is that materialistic agenda to the woman, pushes that Little Kim, Nicki Minaj agenda that's been corrupting females for years, telling them to use their beauty for money. They also had Ice Spice there, who, unsurprisingly, like I said before, we were going to start seeing a lot more of her. They're going to prompt her up to the top because
all these Jezebel spirits.
They're building her
That's
as
all it
Nicki
is.
Minaj. They know she has the ear of the kids and the kids like her. So they're going to start using her to manipulate them. And that's exactly what we've been seeing. That's why they have her at the Met Gala.
And don't get it twisted, guys, because I know like I do reactions to music, right? And that's one of the things that I struggle with is like, I know people want to see me react to people's music, and I know the music ain't good as far as like the corruption of kids, because it's corrupting not just kids, but people in general are being corrupted by this music that's pushing this lifestyle, this agenda, this do what you want. Aleister Crowley, you know, basically the shit that he stands by, do what thy will. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be wanting to react to that shit, but I know this is like my job. You know, I got to react to the music and give you an honest opinion on the song, not whether I agree with these people morally and, you know, the stuff that they say, and just whether the song is good. And that could be up for debate too, whether the song is good anyway, because there's some people that think the shit is trash, like just because of the content in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hopefully in the future I can get away from having to react to that stuff, bro, because I'm tired of it. And I know it is satanic stuff that's in this music and the music videos. So that's one thing that's hard for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always going to keep it 100 with y'all regardless.
Gala doing the one eye symbolism. That's why they have her in that song with Taylor Swift, where Taylor Swift is showing herself as the devil and Ice Spice is literally being shown as a god. This is the reason for this, you know?
So I ain't want to react to that.
Ice Spice was given the opportunity early on and she was invited into this. She was chosen for this. And now she's climbing to the very top. Pay attention to the people they have at these award shows. These are not opportunities. These are people that they want to push onto us. Something else that caught my attention, I was looking at the comments of the BET performance between Quavo and Offset, and everyone's just so happy to see them together. They felt so emotional. What they don't understand is that what they're truly feeling is the energy that these people are giving off. They're literally performing a ritual. You guys are not feeling nothing but that energy that they're letting off, that energy that they're communicating to you guys through the frequencies in their music.
And I ain't gonna hold you, like back in the day, I would not pay attention to that shit. Like I'm just looking at the music, you know, the performance, but I'm not really like looking at it that deep. And that's the problem with a lot of people. They're not looking at it that deep. They just, oh, this guy's performing. He's doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, the lights, the fire. They think that's cool, but they're not looking deeper at what's really being portrayed. You know what I'm saying? So I tend to do that even now. Like I know there's symbolism in everything. And the more you pay attention to it, the more you're going to see it in everything. But sometimes I just turn my brain on. It's like, I don't want to just point out every single little detail. Like, damn, this demonic, this, you know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. But, you know, it is what it is. Like, that shit is really, you know, like I said, they don't do shit by accident. They actually, there's a purpose why they do that shit.
Through the imagery and their performance, they're clearly doing a ritual. And that's what the people are feeling. That's what the fans are absorbing. All of those fans in the comments are sadly lost. They don't understand what's truly going on. Even though they saw the BET start the performance with the song being played backwards, if that's even what it is, because it really just sounds like a satanic chant. I want you guys to take a listen to it. If I can't play it here, then you guys just go watch the video. It plays right at the beginning. And you guys let me know what you think that is, because it truly sounds demonic. And it all looks demonic to me. That's it for this video. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right, man. That was a well done video. Again, this channel, guys, check it out. The Truth Is. I'm probably gonna check out some more of his videos because he does a great job breaking shit down. I wish I could make videos like that, bro. It's a lot of work though. Like I know I could, but you gotta put a lot of time editing, and I don't even know how he does this with the character shit that is moving and talking and shit. I think that's cool. Somebody tell me what that is, but yeah, like I'm gonna do more videos on these subject matters. If you guys interested in that, just, you know, subscribe, show your support, leave a comment, like the video, follow me on social media. If you guys see any other videos or any other topics y'all would like me to cover that's based on this shit, just send it to me, man. You know what I'm saying? You can send it to me on Instagram or something. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this, man. And you know, stay safe out there, and you know, pay attention to everything that you see. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's your boy Dollars. I'm off this.
For my time goes by, they gon' raise a nigga jersey in the sky. Treat a nigga right, big dreaming on my life. Shorty wanna get some air, I go and get her when I fly. Taking off on these niggas I retire. The minute I catch fire, I smoked them all before, just revisiting the high.